Boy, it was an exciting night at the Thursday Stadium. In Sydney, we heard about all the problems that went on beforehand, and your journey to becoming the Olympic champion wasn't an easy one. And I know that you spoke for 20 minutes there, but can you summarise that, how difficult it was and how close you were from giving the sport away?
I guess I had some pretty big mental issues from about 2001 through to 2003, 2004, where I was just basically unable to take off, and it got to the point where I probably go months on end without getting one jump off the ground, and you can't really pole vault without jumping. So.
And your plan leading into the games, the Buster talked about being a full-time athlete and 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it was like that for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I was training, 2 or 3 training sessions a day. We were getting up before sunrise every day of the week as a group and just preparing for the Olympics that way when we're back in Perth. And then, once you get to Europe, it's the competition phase of your preparation. Everything's got to go right through that period for you to get a good result on the day.
Now, you talked about mental issues. You're okay now, right now as we speak. Are you mentally stable? Because as we put up on the big screen a picture of what happened at Sydney Airport the other day. Now, there's Steve's poles, ladies and gentlemen. As they were going, well, you explain it.
Well, technically I own those poles, but I'm not really jumping on them at the moment. The guy that's jumping on them is sitting over on table number 20, if you can stand up, Paul Burgess. And he's the man responsible for the renovation work on Sydney Airport. And the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. So, well done, Butch.
Well, tell us how it happened, though.
Alright, he was sort of walking down the escalator, and then he turned around trying to be a good bloke, and warned me that there was a bit of a glass pane in the way, and as he turned around his poles went straight through that wall, and then got wedged on the escalator stair behind him, and as the escalator went down it sort of pushed the poles up into the roof and broke the whole roof like that. So we had to wait about 40 minutes and then reverse the escalator and we could get him out.
And I'll tell you what, how good are the mobile phones? That was my mobile phone. Whipped it out, took the photo, sent it off to a few media outlets. It's on the back page of the Daily Telegraph. So, good work indeed. Now, the pole, are they okay? Because if you're going to have to jump on them, folks, you're going to have to jump on them on Thursday night. Are they alright?
I pulled them out of the airport and had a look at them and they appear to be okay.
Right, keep talking. Because this, ladies and gentlemen, is a steeple pole. Now, it looks easy, I can tell you. Come and feel this and try and hang on to it. But this pole is 5 metres 20 long. Okay? So that goes almost to the roof. The only problem for Steve is that he elevates himself nearly another metre above that. So his best is 6 metres 06. So he's got to find extra bit of distance. No wonder you had the hips, mate. No wonder you couldn't jump. It's not the sort of thing when there's a sticker on here saying danger, this might cause serious injury. If things aren't happening for you, you've got to be careful.
Yeah, that mention you've got to be careful at airports as well. Maybe that's sort of justified.
What about your form at the moment? Because you've had an unbelievable run since the Olympics. You went to Europe and jumped 6 metres on 3 occasions in Europe and the US. 6:06 Australian record, #2 jumper of all time, and you've had serious attempts at Sergei Bubka's world record. How did you manage to do that after coming down from the Olympics?
For me, it's just been a whole lot of fun this season. I basically went out to my first competition in New York, just looking to get back into the swing of competing again and just really enjoy myself. And that's what I've done throughout the remainder of the trip. It's been a whole lot of fun. It's obviously a lot more fun when you're jumping, but I think just going in with a fairly light-hearted attitude has made it a whole lot easier to jump high.
And what about on Thursday night? Because you've got 6 metre jumpers, Paul Burgess, Tim Mack, Evgeny Lukanenko and yourself. Giovanni's no slouch, he's a Pan American Games champion, jumped 580. Unbelievable field, and I guess the conditions are the key for you.
Yeah, that's right, and I think after looking at my post-event interview from Sydney, I might have a few less Red Bulls because that was uncomprehendable. I couldn't even understand what I was saying, and I was saying it, so I'm going to keep a bit low-key on the Red Bulls so I can put together a sentence at the end of the meeting.
You're right, so you're finding it pretty hard to lose, which is true, 7 metres in a row. In the pole vault, this doesn't happen 7 metres in a row. It's a difficult event, it's difficult to win on any given night, but you're going for #8 on Thursday night. You've won in Melbourne the last 4 years.
Yeah, there's a few streets on the line on Thursday night. I really love competing here. I've been jumping here for a number of years and I always manage to pull it out. So This is definitely one of the toughest fields that I've jumped against in Melbourne, and it's great that Maury's got out such fantastic vaulters from all over the world. It's going to be an exciting competition. I'm just looking forward to getting out there.
All right, good luck on Thursday night. Good luck getting the poles into the venue. We hope you jump well. Ladies and gentlemen, Olympic champion Stephen